points, cash, gear, sports. With a Dick's Scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in rewards and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's Scorecard and start earning reward certificates today. Every season starts at Dick's.
You're listening to Taifa Radio on the Taifa Sports Network. Time for the best youth sports radio show. You're listening to The Zone. Here's your host of the show, Kenny Long.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Zone here on Taifa Radio. Glad to be back as preseason continues in the state of Texas for the Texas Youth Football Association. As I'm sure there are many teams that are out practicing as we speak right now, probably getting ready to end practice here within the next 30 minutes to an hour as the sun stays up later here during the summertime, of course. A lot of great practice, a lot of great things coming your way. We got a lot of information to bring your way as we got the timeline from Taifa, what's going on here for the season to get things ready. Obviously, we got certification, which is a big one. And we want to make sure that you are completely up to date on when certification is going to be for your area, your chapter, your area, to make sure that you are there because it is extremely important. Extremely important that certification is completed and you know exactly when those dates are. So here we go. We're going to start off right away because we've got a lot of things to cover. Of course, we're going to be talking to the DFW Outlaws as well as the Noble Knights, brand new to Taifa out of the Dallas-Fort Worth chapter. We want to welcome them. We'll be talking to those two organizations. We got Loretta Ross from the Taifa board. She handles all of the cheer. She's the cheer guru, as I like to call her. We're going to talk to her a little bit later on, and as well as Linda Lundy, who is with Cheer Integrity. Her team helps judge the cheer competition for Taifa, and she's got a lot of great insights. She's got a lot of great experience in there, and I know a lot of people that want to listen to what she's got to say to kind of give some insight. Got some training coming up, mandatory training coming up this Saturday for Taifa Cheer volunteers. Loretta Ross will talk more about that as well coming up tonight. So we're going to get things started here as things are getting ready to ramp up. I mean, it's not going to be very long now. As a matter of fact, if you go to Taifa.com, which is what I'm doing right now, right there on the home page, you will see a counter. The counter is there. 51 days, 12 hours, 54 minutes until the beginning of the Taifa 2018 fall season. So 51 days remaining. All of 12 hours left. And 53 minutes for kickoff of the very first opening weekend. So certification. Some seriously extremely important dates here that you must know. And I know a lot of teams are still practicing right now. And, of course, the live broadcast here will be podcasted once we are complete. And they can go back and listen and get those dates. But all this was sent out to the organization, to the ADs today. So they should have this information be passing on to the coaches. But as parents, for parents, let me tell you, I got some people asking for the live link here real quick. We'll do that. Parents, this is important stuff. I know a lot of people have vacations. Obviously, you're getting ready for the school year to begin. That's another thing. Getting in those last-minute vacations. These weeks coming up are extremely important. Now, some areas do have multiple dates. Some areas don't. So, very important you hear these dates that are coming up. As we I'm going to pull up the live links here for everybody so they know what's going on. And when you know it, my phone decides it wants to try to update as well. Interesting. We just sent it out on the Twitter for the link there, and then we'll send it out on the Typer Radio Facebook page. So everybody can get it and see it and know that we are live on the air right now. All right, there we go. It's been sent. So everybody can jump on and listen here live because we got some important dates to go over. All right, so first week of certification, August 4th and 5th. And I don't have the locations yet and all the time stuff. That's still to come. But at least you know your area is having certification. Get with your organization, your athletic director, your presidents, your board members there. Coaches should even know at that point when and where, the time and where it's going to be at. But August 4th and 5th, it'll be the Austin, Killeen, and Houston chapters that will be having their certification week. August 4th and 5th, they will be in Austin, Killeen, and Houston. August 4th and 5th, Austin, Killeen, and Houston. Now, like I said, there are some chapters that have 2 dates. And here you go, August 11th and 12th. So the following weekend, August 11th and 12th, they will be in Austin, Killeen, Houston, and the RGV. So Rio Grande Valley gets added in there for August 11th and 12th. Austin, Killeen, Houston, and RGV. August 18th to the 19th. It's the big one. It's San Antonio. So every D1, D2 organization in San Antonio, August 18th to the 19th. That is your certification date. And that's probably going to be in the same place it always has been, the San Antonio Event Center, right there off of Marbach Road and 410. We'll find out for sure because they haven't provided that information yet, but that's where it's been held at every year since. And it's always all of San Antonio. It's a huge facility. They're able to get everybody done. And then August 25th to the 26th, August 25 and 26, they will be in Dallas, RGV, San Angelo, San Antonio, and West Texas. So that last week of certification, they're going to be in Dallas, RGV, San Angelo, San Antonio, West Texas. So again, we'll run through those dates one more time here. And we'll post them on the Typer Radio Facebook page as well, and the Twitter page. But make sure that you prepare to be at these dates. Too many times we have kids that they're trying to get certified at the last moment. I've heard of certification trying to happen at the first game. Don't do this because you might get stuck out. August 4th and 5th, certifications in Austin, Killeen, and Houston. August 11th and 12th, certifications in Austin, Killeen, Houston, and the RGV. August 18th to the 19th, they will be in San Antonio. August 25th and the 26th, they'll be in Dallas, RGV, San Angelo, San Antonio, and West Texas. So there you go. Those are your certification dates. Make sure you get those in your calendar and be prepared. Now, speaking of certification, it is now open. The web app is now open. So organizations need to start working with that web app, getting everything taken care of, everything that you need to get through certification quickly. This is a huge help by making sure you have that. If you're having any problems with the web app and you need any kind of training or help getting through it, make sure you contact Lisa Cannell. Lisa.Cannell@typa.com is the email address. And of course, for anything, including the web app, if you can't get a hold of Lisa, you can go to the help desk at typa.com. So they'll get that taken care of. So certification dates are there. It's time to get on that web app and get everything taken care of. Get all your players uploaded, your volunteers loaded up. Everything that needs to be done on that web app prior to your certification date needs to get done. Don't procrastinate. If you need help, helpdesk@typa.com or lisa.cannell, Connell, @typa.com. Important things that you need to know as we get closer and closer to the regular season. Now, usually, we're used to starting the regular season right about the first week of September. That is not the case this year. We get to September 1st and 2nd, which I believe is also Labor Day weekend. We have no games. Week 1 of the regular season, we open the season on September 8th and 9th. The weekend of September 8th and 9th is where the first week of the regular season begins. And we go for 8 straight weeks. And then a big one, we'll talk more about this, November 3rd, it is the Typa State Cheer Competition at the Bell County Expo Center. Taking the cheer competition to Central Texas this year. So a lot closer for those teams from Dallas, West Texas, El Paso. A lot closer for everybody from the RGV. And remember, November 3rd, on that weekend, there are no games scheduled. So week 8 of the regular season is October 27th to 28th. We take a week off for the cheer competition. And then the final week of the regular season, week 9, is November 10th and 11th. November 11th, that's Sunday, will be the playoff meeting. And we will probably be live here on Typa Radio, live from the War Room like we have the last 2-3 years, bringing you up-to-the-minute information of playoff matchups. Who's in, who's not. If you're on the bubble, did you make it? Who's got the number 1 seed? Who's got buys? Who doesn't have buys? What are the matchups for the first round of the playoffs? First round of the playoffs, November 17th and the 18th. Round 2 the following weekend, 24th and 25th. Quarterfinals, December 1st and 2nd. Semifinals will be the 8th and the 9th. And then we have a bye week between semis and the state championship. Typa State Football Championships going to be at the Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, December 22nd and 23rd. So there's the timeline. So the important dates, of course, certification. August 4th and 5th, Austin, Killeen, Houston. August 11th and 12th, Austin, Killeen, Houston, RGV. August 18th.